Okay, so it's very easy to find the gradient from an equation when it's in general form. And that is, as we mentioned in a previous video, y equals a plus bx, where the b is your gradient. So for examples of this, we could have y equals 12 minus 4x, y equals 7 plus 9x, y equals 14 minus x. Now, to find the gradient, all we look for is the coefficient before the x. So in this instance, it's -4. We need to remember the sign is important. For this one, it is positive 9, but we don't write the positive in. For this one here, it's a bit tricky. Remember in maths that if there is no number written, we assume it is 1. We don't write the 1 because it can look like a lowercase l, particularly when we're doing algebra, so we don't tend to write the number 1. But if there's a negative sign there, then, or even a positive sign but no coefficient written, we assume it is 1. When it becomes more difficult is if you were given the equation in standard form. So if we say 4x minus 2y equals 8, this makes it more challenging. Common mistake will be to just say it's 4, but it's not. We have to rearrange this equation. So we can do it by hand, which we've done previously, and say, okay, well, this has to move to the other side, so it becomes take away or minus 4x. So we end up with the equation negative 2y equals 8 minus 4x. We then have to move the -2 to the other side, so we divide both terms by -2, so we end up with our equation in the general form where we have -4 plus 2x, where our gradient is plus 2x. Now, I know a lot of people struggle with the idea of rearranging equations, and certainly if you're not being asked to show you're working out and you feel more comfortable using your calculator, your best option is going to be to do just that. So in order to do that, you go into your main screen. Select the solve function. Enter your equation as it is written, making sure that you use your variables. So this here, it's easy for me at the moment because I'm working on a computer, but you'll need to type it in using this or the buttons X, Y, Z that are across the top, and then you put in the equation and you tell the calculator what you want it to solve for. So in this instance, we wanted to have it in the form y equals, so we tell the calculator to solve for y. Hit enter, and there is our equation. Now you'll notice the equation isn't in the right format for us, so we would just rearrange it so that it's in this one. However, you will get marks for this working out. Remember to always put something in. So if you are asked to solve it by hand, but you're not confident doing it, then do it on your calculator and get at least 1 out of the 2 marks by showing that you can use your calculator to do so.